Hey ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another EG cast. Yes, we are back with a game of IdrA against Seoyeonji, and now I'm gonna call Seoyeonji for the rest of the game Seo, because Seoyeonji is a long name and difficult name to say, so I'm just gonna call him Seo. Now, IdrA, as we all know, is the rage machine, but who cares, man? I'm a rager as well, so I respect this rage sometimes, because sometimes, yeah, shit happens. But as we can see, there are some problems going on with pausing, I guess. But as you can see, in front of his name, it actually says EG, so that means he's part of Evil Geniuses now. So that basically means he left CG Entus. I believe the reason for that was that he had to train way too much. He had to train like 13 hours a day, didn't have a lot of free time, so he basically left CG Entus to get some more free time, basically. And Seoyeonji, all I know about Seoyeonji is that he's a #1 ranked diamond player. That's all I know. I looked on the Korean BattleNet. I didn't understand shit of it. But yeah, he's a #1 ranked diamond player. That is all I can say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's all I know about him. So as we see here, from IdrA is most likely 14 pool of 14 gas into 14 pool, and that is really the safe play to go with Zerg nowadays. Just get that early Zergling speed to nullify any Reapers coming in. And Seoyeonji's not getting any gas whatsoever, and he's already on 16 supply, so he's most likely gonna whip out another barracks and put like early pressure on, or he's gonna go 1 Rax FE, and it looks like he's building up a lot of minerals to pop out and command center sooner or later. Come on, we're waiting for it. Yeah, there it goes. This is gonna be a 1 Rax FE against... oh, it actually looks like IdrA even went for that fast expand, even though he did that 14 gas, 14 pool. Because 14 gas, 14 pool, usually when I see games, it usually ends up the Zerg players getting the hatchery at something like 22 supply. So he actually makes me eat my own works and does it a couple of seconds, at least, yeah, a couple of seconds earlier. But I'm kind of interested to see this because, oh, he's now throwing down 2 gas instead of just 1. But 1 Rax FE against Zerg, I'm personally I'm not comfortable with it, but whatever, man. He's a #1 ranked Dime player. He's way better than I am, so he must know what he's doing. Now this Marine just wants to patrol here and scoot this Overlord away. It looks like IdrA just having 2 scouting Zerglings in the front of Seoyeonji, but the 2 Marines are gonna shoot them back. And some saturation going on right here. Now I haven't talked about the map yet. Oh my god. Well, the map is Metalopolis, and I was actually about to do some words about, oh yeah, cloaked banshees, blah blah blah, that's a short flight distance, and then you can take out blah de blah, but then he did like 1 Rax FE, and it's like, yeah, okay. And it actually looks like he's going 2 Rax, or at least 1 Rax FE and then 2 Rax factory. Now normally when you do, or when people do a 1 Rax FE, you'll always see that, what's it called again? The MMM ball, which people hate the most, especially Protoss players don't like it. But he's actually not doing it. He's getting 2 Rax with a reactor, here it comes, and a factory as well. So it's real interesting to see what he's doing. Kind of psyched to see the ending of this game. Now if we check the APM, you can see he's basically spamming his APM. I have no idea why people do that. Basically I think it's a concentration thing, where they just keep spamming everything and keep... oh, now I actually pressed something as well, where they just spam their buttons and keep an eye on everything, and that basically keeps their focus up. I believe that is the main reason for it. Now, in the meanwhile, it looks like IdrA is gonna get an infestation pit, so just Zerglings and infestors. Oh, that is gonna be very interesting, especially against all of these marines. Just one fungal growth, and they're gonna go down because they don't have the marine shields yet. They're still on 45 HP, but if they get the marine shields, which is not on the way, he's getting stim first to repel any early attacks. But one fungal growth on marines without shields and without any medivac supporting it is basically gonna mean those marines are gonna die very, very quickly. Now it looks like Pathogen Glance is on the way for IdrA, and he's already spreading his creep a bit here and here, using his overlords to spread the creep as well. And by this creep path, it looks like he's setting up to take another expansion, because yeah, he's making a little path here. He's probably gonna use this overlord to scoot here. But it's real interesting to see, because they both went for a fast expansion, and IdrA is already getting infestors. Now it looks like CEO is moving out with a couple of marines and one tank. It looks like he has 17 marines and 2 tanks, but not in this army. And IdrA is gonna see that by the Zelnaga tower that CEO is moving out. Now he only has speedlings at the moment, but there pop out a couple of infestors, and he's gonna see that they are there, and nice fungal growth on basically all of those marines. Those 3 marines are the luckiest marines ever, and there they die, like splat. Now the Zerglings are gonna surround the tank, and bye bye tank. Now if you look at the unit loss, you can see that was a major loss for CEO. He didn't feel, or that wasn't a nice trade for him, at least, because he most likely killed only 1 Zergling, or at least maybe 2 Zerglings, and 1 that was standing at the Zelnaga tower, and 1 maybe in this army. But as we can see, IdrA currently majorly in the lead with his army value, simply because he took that army out, and it looks like CEO is already gearing up to get a second expansion, but IdrA already has his second expansion almost running. He needs to saturate it just a little bit because he has a lot of drones. At least, well, he can pop out a couple of more. Let's see. Oh, he got 7 more on the way, so that is just absolutely fine. But yeah, CEO is just turtling at the moment, just trying to make a wall off with supply depots, bunkers, even a missile turret to try and wall off. Also getting Hellions. Does he have the blue flames yet? No, he has it only on the way. So we are gonna see some interesting play. And what was going on there? Was there a drop? I totally missed the drop, but there's no... Oh, there. I was like, what am I talking about? There isn't even a starport. Yes, there is. Good job. We're gonna see how IdrA is gonna play against these quick, or at least this quick expanding Korean. Now he's gonna scoot out 2 Zerglings just to scout a little bit, and you can see that there isn't an expansion here. But he's gonna see that there is coming an expansion here because of that floating building that's coming up, and the Hellion, which is roasting his Zergling. So he might use this Zergling later on to scout over here to actually see if there's a command center. But at the moment we just see Zerglings and infestors for IdrA. He has a lot of Zerglings, and there's a Banshee now on the field for CEO. Now I wanna find it because that's gonna be the major action part. Oh, there it is, next to the Mengst statue. Now CEO is morphing this into a planetary fortress, so he really wants to keep this expansion alive. Some people might even go for an orbital command, but those are really the players who are comfortable with their positions. And CEO is already getting another expansion, and what do we have on the production tab? It looks like 4 Ultralists, also ground carapace level 2. As for Zerg melee attacks level 1, so IdrA is really really committing to that Zergling Infestor Ultra. It doesn't look like he's gonna change